Hey everyone, welcome back to Jar's Toy Emporium, and today I'm going to be showing you guys another piece of my collection, and we're going to be going over none other than my Freddy Funko collection. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So if you guys are new to collecting Funko, you might not know who Freddy Funko is. Freddy Funko is actually the mascot for Funko. What they like to do with Freddy is they like to take him and dress him up as different characters. Sometimes they'll make him a Jedi, sometimes they'll make him a superhero, sometimes they'll just make him a cool character from a movie or a show or anything like that. Freddy has dressed up as a lot of different things. They even like to give him some sweet rides. And the first thing we're going to be showing you guys is actually one of those cool rides. And it is actually Freddy in his Freddy's ride. This pop is actually super cool. This is one that when I saw it, I had to have it. I absolutely loved everything about it. It's got a super cool looking box. This one is actually exclusive to the Funko shop. And these things are getting very hard to find, especially in good condition. A lot of these pops weren't taken the best care of. A lot of people actually took them out of box to display them, because I have to tell you, this is one of the coolest looking out of box pops. As you guys can see right there, that is Freddy in all his glory. They actually dressed him up in a cool looking jacket. He's obviously got his crown on, as you guys can see right up top there. And this is one of my favorites for sure, and it goes perfectly with another Freddy ride that I have, and it is actually Freddy in a taxi. Now this taxi is really cool because it's from New York Comic Con. Obviously taxis in New York kind of go hand in hand, so it's a really cool idea for Funko that they came up with this Freddy in his taxi ride right here. Now the cool thing about this one, this is actually one of my few limited piece count pops, and actually all my limited piece count pops, I only have Freddy's. I don't have any other pop that is limited piece count that's not a Freddy. That's something I definitely need to work on in my collection, but nonetheless, this one is actually limited to 2,000 pieces. Again, from New York Comic Con. This one looks really cool, as you guys can see again, detailing the awesome crown up in there, and I just absolutely love this pop. I love the Freddy rides. Actually, one of the cool things, it's really kind of hard to see. Hopefully the camera might be able to pick it up. I don't know if you can really see it. Actually, on the back of his jacket, it actually says Funko Car Company, New York City. So little details like that they put on these pops is really cool. And again, guys, these are getting really hard to find. There's actually one Freddy ride I don't have. It's the most limited piece count. It is actually Freddy in a red car. It might be the best looking one, although I think I'm a sucker for the blue one because I think blue is my favorite color. So I'm a big fan of the blue one, but the red one is really cool. It's kind of got like a metallic, flaky looking paint. It's not really metallic, but it kind of has that look to it. Really cool. These are some of my favorite pops in my entire collection, and I couldn't be happier to have them in there. Now, as I told you guys before, Freddy dresses up in a lot of different characters. Now, the last 3 Freddys that I have, I only have 5 in my collection, but they are pops that I'm very, very proud of and very happy to have. One thing about Freddy's is they usually come with a pretty heavy price tag. Now, that's not to say you can't find some from really cheap prices. Sometimes they're not the best design, or sometimes Freddy doesn't even dress up like a character. Sometimes he just dresses up, and there's fishing outfit Freddys, there's all sorts of different things that he dresses up as. So sometimes these pops don't fly off the shelf like some of these characters do. Now these ones I'm about to show you guys are very in high demand because they are from Star Wars. So the last 3 pops I'm going to show you, I'll actually start with the one that I feel like gets the least love, but is one of the lower piece counts from this line. Now these next 3 pops I'm going to show you are from Fun Days. They're from the Blacklight battle that they did back in 2022, and this one is limited to 3,000 pieces, and it is actually Freddy Funko as Han Solo. I don't know why this pop does not get more love than it does. I feel like this pop is kind of forgotten about as far as Freddy's, but it is one of my favorites. One also cool thing about the Freddy pops is they really come in some unique looking boxes. As you guys can see, this one's kind of black, blue, purple, pink. It's got all sorts of cool colors going on. Like I said, these ones are really cool. And like I said, this one's also limited to 3,000 pieces. Freddy Funko as Han Solo, you can't go wrong with, and I really do expect in the future for this pop to really kind of start to grab some value. So if you're in the market for something like this, I don't think there is a better time than to buy it right now. Next up on the list is, like I said, another Star Wars Freddy Funko, and this one actually has 2 versions. Now, unfortunately, I don't have the one that goes for a lot of money, and that is this Darth Maul right here. Now, the other version of this one is actually glow in the dark, and it is limited to 2,000 pieces, and man, that thing is crazy. It is very popular, very very expensive and really cool, but nonetheless, I'm super excited to have this one in my collection. This Darth Maul is one of my absolute favorite Freddy Funkos they have ever done. I remember when they started coming out with these last year during Fun Days, and I started seeing some of these sculpts and molds they were putting out. When I saw that there was a Freddy Funko as Darth Maul, it was one I knew I had to have in my collection. Now, one day I do hope to find that glow-in-the-dark version of the pop, but as of right now, I'm very happy and very content just to have this one, and this is one that will never leave my collection, just like all these other Freddys that I've showed you guys so far. I love these pops. They're some of the coolest, especially if you're just a Funko fan in general. I'm a big sucker for really anything Funko puts out, whether it's sodas, pops, they started the Biddy pops, I like the Dorbs, I like everything Funko puts out, so having a piece of their mascot like this, dressed up as some of my favorite characters, especially these Star Wars ones, is really cool, and again, that's why these are ones that'll never leave my collection, but that is Freddy Funko as Darth Maul right there. Last but certainly not least of my Freddy Funkos is one that you guys, if you've been around on the channel for a little while now, you've definitely seen it before, and that is Freddy Funko as the Mandalorian. Now this pop was the first Freddy Funko I ever had, and along with that it was also the first piece count pop I ever had. This one was limited to 4,000 pieces, similarly to the Darth Maul that I have in my collection, and this pop was the absolute one that I wanted the most. I know I said the Darth Maul was one I had to have. This one was far and beyond the biggest pop I needed to add to my collection as soon as I saw it. Now, unfortunately, I missed out on the Fun Days, the Blacklight Battle. I didn't get any of the mystery boxes, so all these I had to find on eBay, or I found actually the Han Solo and the Freddy Funko as Darth Maul at a local comic shop little get-together type thing they had, where they had some different vendors come and set up tables. But this one was one I had to have, guys. This one is one of my absolute favorites. I don't think I will ever get over this pop, because as you guys know, this is the pop. Mandalorian is what got me into Funko collecting in general, and this being Freddy Funko as the Mandalorian in that same exact mold as the first Mandalorian pop I ever had, I knew just so many things connected for me on this one. It was just sentimental in a way because it was the first pop that I had ever really collected. It's the Freddy Funko mascot, and it's the first piece count pop I ever have. So this one was super awesome to get, and I don't think I will ever get over it looking at this one. I just absolutely love the Mandalorian show, so having a Freddy Funko as a Mandalorian was just absolutely amazing. Alright guys, that's going to do it for my Freddy Funko collection. We only have 5 pieces in the collection, but nonetheless, they are some really great ones. And I think if you have any Freddys in your collection, you should be extremely proud of them. Don't be afraid to say, you know, I only have 1 or 2, or if you don't have any, it's really not a big deal. Some people aren't even big Freddy Funko fans, and I think those people are a little bit crazy. But there are some people that exclusively collect Freddy Funkos. Some people, that's all they like to get. So it's really cool to see that variation in people's collections, but nonetheless, Freddy Funko is a staple in the Funko community. If you guys did enjoy this video, please go down in the comment section below and let me know if you have any Freddy Funkos, and let me know if there's any on your wish list. There are an endless list of Freddy Funkos on my wish list that I hope to acquire someday, but I'm very happy to have these 5 that I do have. If you guys really did enjoy the video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It really does help out the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.